Electric shock. I'm surprised they didn't insist on giving me electric shock anyway. It was a miracle. Even after I stayed comatose for about 4 hours, never moved a muscle. And slowly, you know, I was dying.
Did you what to a muscle?
I didn't move a muscle.
Oh, I thought you said
nothing.
I thought
was
you said
locked up.
They removed a muscle.
No, I was locked up, and it was like my will was still in control, but...
Did they give you a high colonic or anything like that?
No, they left me alone. They acted like, we don't know what to do with this.
Flush that right out,
we don't know
didn't
what to do with this woman. Just...
And you know what? After all these years, you have still accomplished the same thing that you did then. I don't know what to do. You know,
I found out.
You come down here in the morning and you say, well, I said, you kind of give me a clue where we're going today? No, it's going to be a surprise. Oh, yeah, right. Surprise, surprise, surprise. No, I'm not getting any shock treatments. And I'm not getting that prefrontal lobotomy. And I'm not getting a high colonic either, so forget that.
So, well, what I'm saying is, gays are furious because people rejected gay marriage. Well, for heaven's sake, if the gays are going to, you know, they have to be dependent on what the normal people
Wait a minute.
will give them.
I take umbrage to that remark. If I was gay, I would be normal.
Yeah, you'd be the normal one.
It's the buys that worry me a little bit, you know.
The buys, yeah.
Come on, make a decision here, pal. You know, I mean, get it over with, you know.
But I think that there's a whole world of how much we don't talk about any of this stuff even now. You know, we don't talk about it.
Who's we?
Gays, the society, and gays wanted.
We talk about it all the
gay
time.
Gay marriage.
I can throw a rock. They had a big. Against gay marriage, they had a big party the other day.
Yeah, well, now me, you know, I can't get my my memoirs published, Daughters of the Shadow Man. Nobody will touch them. My play, I try to get people in this town to do this play about discovering you have a gay father. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, just like we won't do a play like that.
Didn't I do something with the Daughters of the Shadow Man?
Let's see. The latest play that the Arizona Theater Company did, which is our state theater, is a play based on...
I'm just here for the comic relief.
Based on Ann Landers. Ann Landers, if you can believe.
Yeah.
I said to I tried to get the artistic director to even look at my play, Daughters of the Shadow Men. They won't even look at it. Won't even read it. If they did, they'd just send it back so fast. It would. See, because it's taboo. It's still taboo. We don't. If they did a play, my play, good Lord, probably the patrons would close the theater down. They know that. I can't get that play into a theater I've read
some of your plays. I've been in some of your plays, and I'm going to say you're right.
Right. See, in order to get the Daughters of the Shadow,
you won't get squat.
I had to get this guy to act all the parts and put it up on YouTube because I didn't have a chance of getting it anywhere. In any city. New York. New York is full of gay theater people, and they don't want to touch a play like this. Why? Because I criticized, you know, them some. And, well, naturally I criticized.
You criticize everything.
You know, I naturally criticized my dad. And, you know, so nobody wants to see, the gays have become very powerful, you know, and people tend to, but they weren't powerful enough to get this passed. In other words, but the church was very powerful, like in Utah.
Yeah,
the church was so powerful.
They got $30 million or some ridiculous figure like that. In California, pumped them up, the freaks that are in California, and they missed it.
And they missed it, yeah.
Look at
So
all
you
the
have,
money the Mormons
but you
there.
have muscle on both sides, and this is what I experienced. I had the muscle of my gay dad, who was telling me, keep your mouth shut, don't tell me anything, it'll meaner than hell. There couldn't be a gay guy any meaner than my dad about being criticized or even told, Daddy, you're doing this, and your friend over here molested me. Oh, his problem, he would have solved that problem by shooting that guy. Killing him.
See, now that makes sense to me. I really
Shooting!
Right. The fact that you kept your big fat mouth shut from the age of 5 while these other guys were doing these things to you. I
Yeah.
understand that, you know.
Well, because
Now,
I had a mean dad,
if I
that's
was 5
why.
years old and my aunt molested me, I would not say a thing. I'd say, oh, that's good.
Yeah, you probably would, you little poor little brainwashed thing. See, they try to brainwash you.
I didn't. I was never.
So I've dealt with
I wasn't
the big.
afraid of my mother or my father.
I've dealt with the big mean church guys, and I've dealt with the big mean gay guys. Dad, church. So, you know, I'm not going to say that either side is not capable of being brutal when you come up against them. At the University of Utah, I met some gay guys that were brutal when it came to women. Women saying anything, women writing plays, women acting. Ooh. So anyway, I just don't find the gay guys too much more understanding than the church guys, as a matter of fact. I have not been able to talk about these things with them. That's why I can't get the play done. I'm still suppressed because I'm a woman playwright trying to say what I think about it all. And we don't want to hear you.
I'm not too keen on it myself, to be honest about it.
My concept of the gays
once a day for
since Shakespeare was they resented the fact that when women started getting parts, because they took their parts. In earlier times, gays played these parts. They played the women parts as well as the best friend parts. And so there's always been this rivalry in theater. The gays didn't see any use for women at all, except for breeding purposes. And I said to myself, hey, what if I'm born with talent? What if I'm born with a brain? And I'm just still supposed to be just a breeder?
This is a what-if proposition here, right? What if you're not born with a brain? What if you're not born with talent?
And you're a woman.
But what if you think you're born with a brain and you think you're born with talent? Then you got a real problem.
Well, hey, what people don't realize, if you have a talented father, you're probably going to inherit some of his genes. I inherited some of my father's genes, and so then I was ready to get up right up there in his face.
He was trying to make you into a boy that he never had, right? His 5 daughters, not one boy in the whole crowd.
I'm still ready to get up there in his face and say, Dad, let's have some truth about this.
Why the hell did he drink and hang out with the guys? It wasn't working at home.
And if my dad hadn't been so damn intimidating and mean, I could have told him about his hired man. But he was too mean. Because his solution, that's it. Oh, you got him. And he would have got his, I heard my dad threaten to kill people over rustling his cattle.
Well, that's different.
What would he have done? What would he have done?
I'm gonna kill you for that. You rustle my horse, I'll come out and shoot you.
Yeah, right.
You mess with my daughter, I'll just wing you. I won't hurt you.
So if
I won't kill you.
There seems to be a perception that gay guys are nice. They even seem to think they are. Even if they're mean, they're nice. There's something about them, you know. Well, I'm just saying, when the church people and the gay guys and the gay people clash, there's bound to be a problem on both sides, as far as I'm concerned.
Did you know I'm gay?